Bonjour, or as they say in English, hello, and welcome to the first episode of Charlie and Clem's crazy, cheeky, Cravin, Crepe, Conquest, or the 7 Cs, in which two men venture and dare to rate the best, the most delicious crepes in both Paris and beyond. Today we're here at the Creperie Beaubourg, which is in the centre of Paris. We hope you enjoy. So, the first crepe. Before I start, I should let you know that this is actually a galette, not a crepe, which is a savoury crepe, that's what they call it here in France. I'd also like to take a moment to explain to you a little bit about the system, how we're going to rate these delicious looking crepes, galettes. First of all, presentation. Second of all, the batter. Third of all, the filling. Fourth of all, the general ambiance and satisfaction of not only the crepe or galette, but the experience around it. So without further ado, I'd like to talk a bit about the presentation. It looks fantastic. You have a really, really tasty looking galette. A nice little simple butter garnish with a pleasingly green side salad. Granted, there's not loads going on, it's just lettuce, but I kind of like that. It doesn't draw attention away from the galette itself. So for presentation, I'd like to give it a 7.5. So next I'd like to talk about both the batter and the fillings themselves. Now, a bit of a spoiler alert, as you can see, I'm halfway through. I'm enjoying it a lot. The batter, on inspection, visually it's interesting, it's quite holy. It's not necessarily conventional galette batter, but let me tell you something, this is melt in the mouth stuff. It is light, crispy, perfectly seasoned, and I don't use that lightly, perfectly seasoned. I'm, to be perfectly honest, struggling to fault it. Next, we move on to the fillings. It's a simple jambon fromage, a ham and cheese. The ham, it's tasty, it's good. I mean, it wouldn't be something you would necessarily write home about. I wouldn't sing it to the heavens, but it's good. It's really, really good, and the cheese itself is fantastic. No. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, the cheese is light. I'm not a huge smelly cheese man, so this is a personal preference thing. Some people might want a stronger cheese, but for me, it's creamy, it's light, it's really good. Ratios between the two, again, are fantastic, and I don't want to be over complimentary because this is the first galette of the show. But batter, I'm actually going to give it an 8, and filling, really nice, but you know, nothing extra special. So I'm going to give it a 6.5.
Hi there, Clem for the 7 Cs here. Moving on from our ham and cheese crepe, we are now about to review this lovely butter and sugar crepe. First category would be the presentation. It looks absolutely lovely. I think the fact that they made it slightly too big for the plate makes it even more appetizing. The butter is melted just enough. It's been absorbed by part of the sugar, which makes it look really tasty. I suggest that we dig in right away. Right, we've dug in and we are happy. Although the crepe is slightly cold because someone had to make a certain call, but let's just move on from that. It's very, very satisfying. The batter is light, it is thin, You can find all sorts of patterns in it. It's actually fun to look at. It is not too heavy. It is not too sugary. I give it a good 9. I'll be honest with you.
Wow.
I'll give it a good 9. Yeah.
Fantastic.
The filling is obviously very simple. This is just butter and sugar, but I think the proportions are absolutely reasonable. It's not because you don't want especially because the butter is so nice. You don't want to be you don't want it to be covered by the butter and the sugar. You want to leave it space, and the role that the butter and the sugar play in this particular crepe is that they're here. They're like okay, so we'll be complementing the butter rather than butter being complementing the filling. It's all about proportion. It's all about balance, and I think they've done a very good job. I would give that filling a good 8.5. Yeah. I think I'm going to move straight into the atmosphere if you just don't mind.
That's absolutely fine.
Just a moment. Oh yeah.
And look at that, the sun's just come out as well.
It has. Yeah. Well, it's still the same atmosphere as before. It's lovely. We've got cheeky and got ourselves the espressos for dessert. I think in terms of crepe eating, what's important about the atmosphere, obviously if you're in Brittany, it's got something special. It's where they come from. You've got the sea, you've got the people, but I think you can have a crepe anywhere in the world that actually really enjoy it, especially if you're as lucky as me, associate it with a very good friend of yours. So I suggest that you get yourself out there and get yourself one of them. This was the Crepe. We'll see you soon.